There is a common emotion in all of us. It is nothing but regret for some mistakes which we did in our life. Sometimes some mistakes affects our personal life also. Dear buddy, I am going to share one blunder mistake that I did in my past, and also I will share the lesson that I get from that mistake. This will help you to maintain healthy relationship with people, especially with your loved people. I remember that time I was studying graduation first year. That time I eagerly wait for Sundays because the whole day I can play. Like every Sunday, one bad Sunday came into my life. That day I was ready to go to play. While I was going, my grandmother called me and said one thing: Daddy, you must come early because your father went to field for farming early in the morning. He had something which was there last night. So you must come early and bring lunch to your father. That time my mood was good because I was thinking that I'm going to play. I said, okay my dear, just remember me, I will be there in 1 minute. I said this and I went to ground. I was playing, it's 1 p.m. I was playing, 2 p.m. Still I was playing. After some time I felt hungry. So I decided to return to my home. I reached my home. I saw my grandmother was so angry. When she saw me, started scolding. Like, you bloody idiot, rubbish fellow, don't you have common sense? Is this time for bringing lunch to your father? Like that she was scolding. I was listening this and I went into the kitchen and I was serving food for myself. Still she was scolding me. I lost my temper. I replied. I reacted to her. To be frank, I used some wrong words also. She also lost her temper and started beating me. I just threw away that served food aside and bring that packed food towards my father. While I was going, my father was coming from that side. For a moment, I was scared because it's too late. He reached me and said, "Why are you late, sir? What happened?" I didn't say nothing. He asked me, "Have you had anything?" I said, "No." "Okay, let's go to our home and we will eat there." That's it. After this moment, I stopped talking with my grandmother. She was trying to speak with me. I didn't care her because I have a selfish idea. If I do not talk with her, she can't say any work to me. Like this. Years passed by. I completed my graduation. I come to Vizag for further studies. That time I used to go to home once in 2 months. Because of that gap, I started forgetting that incident and I started speaking with my grandmother. But I was not that much comfortable. After a few months, I got a call and someone is talking and said, "Naidu, your grandmother got ill. She's in the hospital. Maybe these are the last days. If you want to see her, just come." I went to that hospital. I saw her lying on the bed with that oxygen mask. She turned towards me and looked at me. She wanted to speak, but she was unable to speak. I still remember the looks that she looked at me. After a few days, she passed away. I realized how much selfish I am. What's wrong with me? If I started speaking with her when she tried, I would have had some good memories with her. She's no more. Like that, I stopped talking with my father's brother, who is head of my joint family, for few months. Later, I realized this and started speaking with him also. Dear buddy, I'm going to say one thing only. Having certain kinds of miscommunications and stop talking are common. But how long can we be like that? Life is unpredictable. We don't know what happens in the next moment. So let us just forget whose mistake is that and let's talk with our loved people. Let's share our love when people are alive. This is what I realized from that incident. Hope you to understand what's my intention. Thanks for watching. This is DPN, your well-wisher, signing out until we meet again.